What a joy and honor and privilege it has been for me to serve as your president of the Southern Baptist Convention this year. Now, I've done a lot of traveling, and as I've traveled this year, I've heard from Southern Baptists and hopefully represented Southern Baptists across our nation. And it has confirmed in me what I already knew to be true. That is, that it is good to be a Southern Baptist. That's why I look forward to gathering with you next week for our 2025 annual meeting of the Southern Baptist Convention in Dallas. Now, we have a lot of business to attend to. And while it's true, we have a lot of business to attend to, I hope that you are joining for more than just the business. We have a lot to celebrate as Southern Baptists as well. Here are a few things that I am looking forward to next week. This year, we're going to celebrate a century of grace. We celebrate 100 years of the Baptist faith and message and 100 years of the cooperative program. Now, this is no small thing. If the Southern Baptist Convention were a train, then it runs on two rails, which are our confession of faith and our cooperation. Our shared confession of faith, the Baptist faith and message, is what gives us the fuel to cooperate together. It holds us together, and it's made it possible for us to be the largest mission-sending agency in the world. It's made it possible for us to have the 6 largest seminaries in history. Look, that is a lot of reason to celebrate. That's why our theme this year will be Hold Fast. It comes from Hebrews chapter 10, verse 23 and 24 that says, "Let us hold fast the confession of our hope without wavering, for he who promised is faithful. And let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works." We will set aside time on Tuesday and Wednesday to recognize the anniversaries of our confession and our cooperation, and we will thank God for a century of grace. We also will celebrate a year of grace. This year, you will hear the reports. You've already seen them in the book of reports. You'll hear the reports that ought to make you proud to be a Southern Baptist. The executive committee tells us that the average worship attendance is up in the Southern Baptist Convention, and also in our small group gatherings, the discipleship gatherings, it's up in our churches. The North American Mission Board tells us that our baptisms have increased at least 10% over the previous year, and that there are now 767 new Southern Baptist churches in our convention. That is a really great reason to celebrate. In addition to all of that, the International Mission Board will report for us 3 record years of Lottie Moon Christmas offerings, and we now have a 20-year high in the missionary candidate pipeline. That is remarkable. It has been a year of grace. Now, if that were not reason enough to celebrate, this year we will commission 65 fully funded missionaries during our International Mission Board sending celebration. That happens Tuesday morning. You're going to want to be there. Look, when I first became a Southern Baptist, the very first meeting I went to in the early 90s, that's where I saw those missionaries marching in with their flags, and it made me proud to be a Southern Baptist, and here we are this year celebrating and sending out 65 more missionaries. I hope that you will, I hope you'll pray for me as I come to mind that I might moderate the annual meeting well. It makes me a little bit nervous. You pray for me that I would represent the Southern Baptist Convention well. I'm praying for you as you serve your church, as you seek to honor the Lord, and as you make final plans to gather next week in Dallas. I look forward to seeing you as we gather to celebrate why it is good to be a Southern Baptist.